Well, it's Valentine's Day this weekend, campers, so I want to show you how to make a Valentine's using some of your artwork in Graphic Designer. Let's start by making an ellipse, holding down Shift to make it a perfect circle. And then we need to turn that circle into a path by converting it to path with the Convert to Path button. It looks like an S with two boxes on it. It's up on the right side of your toolbar across the top. All you have to do is click on that button once, and your shape will be converted to a path. Now, clicking on any of these points with our Subselect tool, which is under our Pointer tool, clicking on any of these points will bring up handles. We can move them, we can move the points, we can move the handles and get different types of curves. We can also change the type of joint that the point has over here in the Appearance menu. In this case, for the top point, I'm going to change it to Disconnected. So with the point selected, the top point, I'm going to choose Disconnected under Joint in the Appearance menu. You won't see anything change, but what happens is that the right side handle and the left side handle will just be independent of each other. So it will enable you to get this indentation in the top of the heart. Okay, that'll do for right now. Let's look at the bottom point, which we want to be kind of a sharp V. So for that, I'm going to change the joint to the first one, which is straight, and it will suddenly become pointy. Okay, now looking at these sides, I think I might want to make this a little wider off to the right and select the point here and make this one equally wide on the right. Okay, that's pretty nice. I might want it a bit longer. And then I'm going to turn it red by giving it a fill color of red. And there is your heart. If you save the heart file and call it heart, you can copy and paste it and make several different Valentines with it. I'm going to call this one Heart 2. Okay, so if you open one of your earlier artworks from the cloud, go to File, Open from Cloud, and I've got the bear that works well in a Valentine. All kinds of animals work well. I made one with a pelican. I made one with my rooster. I made one with this corgi. I made one with my cherries. I made one with my broccoli. And this one with a person. And this one with my octopus and waves. So whatever you have to work with, or you can make something brand new to put on your Valentine. So I'm going to choose the bear for now. And there he is. Going to the regular pointer tool, make sure that your bear is grouped by selecting the whole thing and grouping items. Click the Group Items button. Then you can easily resize it, copy and paste it, move it around, and it will stay all together. Okay, so now we're about ready for the heart. And we need to copy it, so make sure it's selected, and Command C or Control C on a Chromebook will copy. And you can copy and paste between files. So I can switch back to my bear and paste the heart right on top of it. And we can move the heart around. We can make it a little bigger to make sure we can cover the bear and have room to write some words as well. Let's put the heart on the bottom so we can see what we've got. There, that looks pretty good. If you have a bigger image with more things than fit inside the heart, you can make the heart a frame for the image and it will crop out everything around the edge of the heart. It will mask it actually, so you won't be able to see it. The way that you do that is select the path and the group, and you need to have the path on the bottom. So you select the path and everything that's going into the path, and you come up here to the Create a Clip button. Looks like a rectangle with a circle, and click that, and that will put your objects inside of the path, which is our heart. If you hit the caret, you can see this group, which is my bear, is indented. That means it's inside the path. So I'm just going to double click on that group and call it bear. Hit return. Double click on this heart path and call it heart path, and hit return. Okay, so that step was optional. And now we're going to put some text on. By choosing the text tool and clicking anywhere in the image. With the text highlighted, you can write whatever you want your Valentine to say. I want it to say, "You're my very best friend." Okay. Clicking anywhere outside of the text will bring up a box and it's selected. You can look in the appearance menu on the right and change Open Sans to whatever font you want to use. I'm going to go with Orbitron and change the size to 60. Now I will show you another trick. If you don't know how to do this, I'm going to attach the text to the path of the heart. The way that you do that is have the text selected, hold down Shift and select the heart path 2, and then Control click on the layers panel and choose Attach Text to Path. It will hop right up there on your path. Okay, when the text is selected, you can move it along the path with this little orange box. It's like, looks like a little orange diamond at the beginning of your text. You can move it. If you double click in the text, you can edit it. I'm going to put a little more space in between my and Barry so that it's more readable. Maybe move it back again. That'll be okay. You can also look for the On Path menu. It has outside, reverse, and distance. Outside, we'll put it outside of the heart or whatever path is, and reverse, we'll reverse it, and distance is the distance from the path, and you can put a number in there or a negative number. I'm going to put a -10 and hit return. That'll just put a little extra space between the words and the path. Okay, we're almost finished. The last thing I want to do is select my heart and add a border by clicking the border plus sign. I'm going to put a 10 in place of the 1, but I don't want it to be black. I want it to be blue. Yes, and then I want to do one more thing in the borders menu. If you click on these three lines with circles, it's the advanced border settings. And I want to put 40 where it says gap and hit return. That will give me a dashed line. So you can play around with those settings to get some interesting borders. And you can try out different types of artwork and different types of text. I have fun experimenting, and I'll see you next time.